my used 2014 Dodge Ram 1500 cost me in 2025 in repair costs less than one. So this is the most my truck, my 2014 Ram that I bought about a year and a half ago. This is the most I have ever spent on repair costs in 2025. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm not lying to you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a full breakdown on what really cost me the most so far this year, 2025, as we come into the end of the year. So I feel like, you know, just to give you guys a little recap and stuff like that. And just for the guys who are planning on going the route of buying a used pickup truck, is not really what most people always make it seem like. You know, you having to pay a lot of money for repair costs and things like that due to the fact that it is a used vehicle at the end of the day. But listen up, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy Wednesday. I done forgot about the day today. And 2025, man, this was a pretty interesting year for me. And I'm very, very excited. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man, like seeing how the channel is right now. Even though this channel do have a lot of room for growth, I'm telling you guys, a lot of room for growth. And so far, you know, we almost at 10K, and I see a lot of you guys supporting the channel, and even the good and the bad. I know this channel is not really where it need to be yet, but you guys definitely want to stay tuned. I'm telling you guys, because I am dedicated to making this truck one of the best fourth generation Ram on YouTube, building it for you guys who are interested in stuff like this. Obviously, that's the reason why, you know, you guys following the channel and stuff, subscribe to the channel. So 2026 is going to be a big year for the Ram itself. This year, I didn't really do like much crazy mods yet, but the biggest goal for this truck, as you guys know, I've been talking about this for quite some time, which is doing the swap. Definitely gonna be doing a swap with this truck and getting an 8-speed transmission into this truck. But for now, we got something planned for the 5.7 Hemi that's in the truck right now. We got some stuff planned, some mods and stuff that I'm gonna be doing. And gonna be making this truck rowdy as hell. I'm telling you guys, man, I'm gonna be making this truck super rowdy. Right now, you guys haven't seen much yet, but just mark my words, man. I'm telling you guys, this truck gonna be extremely rowdy as hell, like crazy. I'm telling you, you guys gonna see. But this year, 2025, apart from, I'm not gonna even count the time where, cause I didn't pay out of pocket for that, but the most I have spent this year, 2025, on my used 2014 Dodge Ram. Right now, sitting at 153,000 miles right now, guys. And this thing, currently right now, I'm sitting in the truck, quiet as hell. No check engine light is on. Everything is running as it should, you know, like a regular 5.7 Hemi Ram will. So, what cost me the most in 2025 on like, as far as like repair, to be real with you guys, I think I'm gonna have to say, I'm going this order. The first thing gonna be my CV axle driver's side. I mean, not driver's side, the passenger side. So if you guys don't know, when we was lowering the truck, I noticed that as soon as we took the tires off, I think we took the upper control arm, took it off, and pretty much like the CV axle on the passenger side had pretty much like snapped in half, like broke. And that was the day where, you know, I had to spend, because it was one of them things where it happened unexpectedly, and I'm glad I was able to do it right away because it was perfect timing. Nice outside, pretty much AutoZone was still open. It was still early in the morning and stuff like that. That's why it's always good for you to work on cars. If you're working on your car, especially if you're not if you don't have a shop, you're doing it in your driveway or something like that, it's always best for you to do it in the morning. Start working on it in the morning. That way it can lead to later on in the afternoon. Because just in case if you need to go buy parts at a store and stuff like that, they're still going to be open. So the CV axle broke, and that was a $350 cost just for a CV axle, just for one pair on the driver's passenger side. And I mean, it's pretty easy for you to put in, but you know, it ain't really cost me anything to put it in because we end up doing it. So what really cost me the most was the CV axle. That was the first thing that cost me the most money on this truck in 2025. I'm not lying to you guys. Although I had issue with the truck before when I first got it, but it was under warranty where, you know, this was something that I was fully aware of, you know, just so I can mention to you guys. For the guys in the back who are going to be like, see, this is what happened when you buy a used pickup truck. You're going to have a ton of issue. You're going to have to repair. That's not what was the case. The case was this truck was, I think it was like a trade-in, and the previous owner that had it mentioned some of the things that the truck needed. And when I got there, for you guys who don't know the story, I'm going to tell you guys the story. The actual owner for the dealership mentioned to me like, hey, if you want to take the truck, you can take it and bring it back because we have to repair such and such. And that was a big effing cost. I'm telling you guys, it was the torque converter that had to get repaired on this truck, replaced. I tell you guys, I remember driving this truck and it kept shutting off on me every time I come to like a stop. It would shut off on me, and then I'll start it back up. It would be driving fine, shut off on me. Come to find out it was a torque converter. That was like a $3,000, $2,000, somewhere around there. Repair plus parts and stuff like that. I don't really know the exact number, but I'm just putting out numbers out there. But that wasn't on my end because I had warranty on the truck still. So the dealership took care of that for me. So I'm not really going to add that into my list. But the things that I spent money on from in my own pocket was a CV axle, which was the most expensive. That cost me $350. Next thing was my radiator. My radiator went out. That cost me $250. So $350 plus $250. That's what, like seven something. I'm not good at math. $750, I think. But those was like the two major thing. The radiator is not really, you know, $250 is not really like expensive, crazy expensive, but that was like the two things that really cost me, I'll say, like the most money. And then I had to replace my column shaft. I believe that's what it's called, like the shifting knob column shaft or something like that. I forgot the name of it, but you guys get the point. The low shifter that's in here, these things do wear out and they will break in half. And I had bought it, I don't remember, I think I spent somewhere around like 50 to like $100. And I ended up doing it myself in like my driveway. I ended up replacing it myself, so I didn't have any kind of, you know, repair costs and stuff like that. And it was pretty straightforward and simple to do. It wasn't like any kind of hard thing to do. But apart from that, three things right there. So we almost at, just doing the math, I'll say we almost at like $800 and something so far. $800 and something. Just pulling out the number somewhere around there. Not the exact number, but I know it's like 8 something total with everything that really on my repair costs in 2025 on this Ram. And then what else happened? I think something else happened too. I forgot. I'm trying to think what else I had to replace on here. Maybe I think that's about it. But 2025, guys, I'm telling you guys. For the guys, this goes to show, right? I'm not trying to brag or anything, but this goes to show if you have, you could buy yourself a used pickup truck, and it got to be Ram. It's like, no, let me stop. But you could buy yourself, it just goes to show you can buy yourself a used pickup truck if you do your homework, such as checking the vehicle VIN number, making sure the history, everything. There's nothing on the background that giving you like a, yo, I'm not gonna buy this vehicle, I'm gonna leave it alone. As long as it's that cool, and you know, like if you look at all that stuff, it'll tell you like the maintenance on the vehicle, how well it was maintained and stuff by, you know, how many owners it had. And then you will know, like, once you do your homework, you will know that, okay, you could take, there's still chances you taking, but the fact is you have a higher odds of you getting yourself a good used pickup truck, and you're gonna be saving yourself a lot of money. So my point is that this goes to show for the guys that I always see a lot of people talking ish about the Ram 1500 in general, especially the 2014 Ram, the 4th generation. Once you go over 100,000 miles, you buy a used, you're gonna experience a ton of issue. This is the issue that we always, that I always get. I mean, that I'm always hearing people talk about, making some of the guys who want to get into a used pickup truck second guess the decision on buying a used pickup truck. Like, one thing I can tell you guys, man, I haven't bought a brand new pickup truck ever in my life yet. And one thing I could say is, it's better you buy used than for you to buy brand new, in my personal opinion. Now, this truck right now cost me in the whole 1 year frame less than $1,000. I'm not even gonna add like what I spent on like the mods and stuff, because the mods, those are not like repair cost things and stuff like that. Those are things I'm just trying to add bonus and stuff like that. I'm trying to add to the truck, so I'm not really gonna add that. So, but $1,000, less than $1,000. But yeah, most people probably was expecting like my repair costs to be somewhere around like over $1,000, I'll say, or more. But that just goes to show, man, I'm telling you guys, at the end of the day, if you take care of anything, car, anything, you know, it's gonna last a good amount of time. You know, it's gonna last a good amount of time. And it just goes to show, you know, it all depends on like that vehicle, how you maintain that vehicle. And pretty much, I would say, me being 1 year, it doesn't even feel like I had this truck for a year. It feels like I had it longer, which is kind of crazy. But for a couple years, for at least almost a year, almost 2 years, I'll say like this truck definitely hold me down, especially for the fact that I really drive this truck everywhere I go, and I've drove it longer distance and stuff. And I always make sure, like, my number one thing though, whenever I'm driving, if you drive these trucks a lot, you got to keep in mind, you want to just monitor every probably oil change or so. Make sure your fluids, everything is cool. Make sure, you just want to make sure things is up to date, especially when you hit every, let's say, 10,000 miles or so. Just want to make sure everything is cool. That way you can be prepared for if you decide, if you know, you get a check engine light or something like that. That way you can know exactly what it could be and stuff like that. But crazy to think, less than $1,000 is what my used 2014 Dodge Ram 1500 cost me in 2025 in repair costs. Less than $1,000, guys. This is not, I'm not lying to you guys, 100% being honest. So if you are thinking about buying yourself a used Ram 1500, buy it. You know, buy used and stuff. Just make sure you do your homework. You'll be cool. But if you don't do your homework on that vehicle history, you might be taking a huge chance. But do me a favor, guys. I'm out to end this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and definitely comment. I'll definitely appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out.